said it's a shame that we can't walk together today. You know it's a waste when we pour it all down the drain. You know, and I see young girls while mothers with babies don't believe what you see and consider today. 'Cause we are brave, beautiful animals, and they just keep on degrading. Feel no pain, for we will walk together again. And they will see, 'cause I put my guns to the ground, and they will sing. Oh, this ever-loving sound, we can rejoice, we have a choice. And I'll hold you in my heart until the end. From the start till this world is torn apart. I said it's a case of psychosis in my Coca-Cola, and I race. It won't bring us together today. No, we don't want hate, no. Be positive and hopeful, feel no pain. I said it's a shame.
Sige, sige. 1, 2, 3.
I taught my cat to give me a high five.
Animal training. Animal training is an act of teaching animals specific responses to specific conditions. There are two techniques for training how to shape the behavior of an animal, the classical and the operant conditioning. But today we're going to tackle about the operant conditioning to this animal training. The theory of operant conditioning was developed by this famed behaviorist B.F. Skinner. Operant conditioning is built on the foundation of reward and punishment. When our behavior is rewarded, we're encouraged to repeat or to continue that behavior. And when our behavior is punished, we are discouraged from repeating or to continuing that behavior. B.F. Skinner said that behavior is shaped by either reinforcement or punishment, and each dose has positive and negative sides. Positive means adding something, and negative means taking away or subtracting something to shape that behavior. If you put it in the chart, it will look something like this. Reinforcement. So positive reinforcement means adding something good for behavior, and by adding something good, it reinforces that behavior and it's more likely to happen again. For example, a father gave his daughter a candy for doing her homework. And negative reinforcement entails removing something that encourages bad behavior. Something bad also reinforces that behavior and it's more likely to happen again. So let's move on to the punishment. Positive punishment means adding something bad to behavior, and by adding something bad, it diminishes the behavior and make it less likely to happen again. For example, spanking a child when he throws a tantrum. And negative punishment means removing something good, and it also diminishes the behavior and make it less likely to happen again. So now we know the operant conditioning. Today, we will see how to train a cat using the operant conditioning. The training that will be taught to the cat named Bill is how to give a high five. The training will last up to 7 days, and each day we will see if the operant conditioning that we will use to shape Bill's behavior is a success or a failure. So without further ado, let's take a look at this animal training with the title, I Told My Cat to Give Me a High Five. So as you can see on the day 1, Bill doesn't know how to give a high five yet, but giving him a treat or a reward, Bill slowly gets to touch the hands of the owner.
Oh, Bill.
The owner doesn't have any more treats on their hands, so he tried to get a high five from Bill, but Bill didn't perform the trick.
High five. Good. High five.
On the second day, at first, the owner tried to give a high five without giving him a reward, but he failed. So Bills gradually learned how to give a high five without being rewarded. So on the day 4, Bill can now demonstrate how to give a high five without being rewarded.
He seems to do better with the paw. Oh, another paw. Use his paw. High five. Yeah. Yeah, high five. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, high five. Another paw. High five. Yeah, 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 high five.
So on day 5, Bill is completely capable of performing the trick without a reward.
Let's try this out as if it's the real situation. So you stay right there, okay? Walk on and leave him for work. So here we go. All right, Bill. I'll see you later. High five. Yeah.
Bill had already learned his trick expertly over the past few days of his training without even needing a trick. So the positive reinforcement that's been used to shape Bill's behavior is successfully worked. This is just the true example of operant conditioning in animal training. So well, there you have it. Thank you for watching.
Pavlovian conditioning with a hamster.
Hi everybody, my name is Erica Magdalapag from BSP City, and for today's video I'm going to show you the classical conditioning of an hamster by Ivan Pavlov. So I'm going to use this hamster. It was a female hamster that was bought last month ago. So are you ready guys? Let's begin! What is classical conditioning? Classical conditioning, also known as Pavlovian or respondent conditioning, is a learning through association. It was discovered by physiologist Ivan Pavlov. In other words, classical conditioning is a learning process that occurs when two stimuli are paired together repeatedly. First stimulus was evoked natural response of the subject, while second doesn't. However, after repeatedly paired together, second becomes conditioned and causes the response to happen. Classical conditioning has 5 parts: conditioned stimulus, unconditioned response, neutral stimulus, conditioned stimulus, and conditioned response. So guys, in order for you to deeply understand what is classical conditioning all about, I'm going to present you an example of classical conditioning using a hamster. It is conditioning a hamster to eat whenever it hears the food. So let's do an example to make terms clear. No one had to teach the hamster to act excited about hamster foods, its normal physiologic response, so that we can refer the hamster food as unconditioned stimulus. In unconditioned stimulus, it triggers some kind of physiologic response. In our case, it triggers excitement, and excitement is a response. Unconditioned response. Unconditioned response is a reflexive response of a stimulus. And we say reflexive, it happens automatically. For the classic is seen as neutral stimulus. A neutral stimulus is something we can sense by either seeing or hearing, but it doesn't produce the reflex being tested. So in our case, the spoon can be heard, but sound of the spoon doesn't naturally call excitement. That's something that had to be learned, which why she didn't respond the few times she heard it. So, since the spoon sound doesn't cause excitement on its own, you can say that spoon is neutral stimulus. Neutral stimulus plus unconditioned stimulus is equal to conditioned stimulus. In classical conditioning, the conditioned stimulus is a previously neutral stimulus that after becoming associated with unconditioned stimulus, eventually comes to trigger conditioned response. Simply put, the conditioned stimulus make an organism react to something because it is associated with something else. Conditioned response. A conditioned response is a learned reflex response to conditioned stimulus.
Give me hand. Naughty Night the Black Dog learned to enjoy basic command.
So hi guys, I'm Angela Pauline Icapon from BSP22 and I'm here to perform an animal training with Night. Night! 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 Ayun, sobrang dito ako sa namin. So ayun, nakita nyo naman na sobrang kulit at sobrang hindi ko pa sobrang tigas ng titignan ka lang niya kapag tinawag mo siya. So I have 3 things na pag ninanapin siya kasi sobrang clean niya. Dahil matigas na ang ulo. I have also this toy. This is her toy. Kasi napaka-playful niya. And some treats. So ito ay meat lang. Chinap ko and then I fry it. So ito gustong gusto niya talaga. So this will be her positive reinforcement. And dito tayo mag-focus sa food kasi Night is really motivated with food. And for her negative reinforcement, I have this training leash that I bought on Shopee. See? Ayaw niya talaga sumunod. So tawagin natin siya and bigyan natin siya ng isang let's see. Let's go! Night! Oh, halika dito. Night! Dito. Oh, pagkain ako, oh. Oh. Dito ka lang. Magpa-perform tayo animal training. Halika dito, be. Dito. Night! Oh. Diba? Bilis. Bilis niya sa pagkain. Shake hands, shake hands. Shake hands. Shake hands. Shake hands.
high and fortify.
Sky is an 8-month-old Shih Tzu puppy which needs some training to develop her jumping skills since she has small limbs. For this animal training, of course, we need a puppy and a trainer. Dog food for the reward. Coins in a can for the punishment. A rope that will serve as an obstacle in this jumping training. A tape measure, a foam puzzle playmat for safety, and an expandable playpen metal fence to secure the training ground. I will be using an operant conditioning by B.F. Skinner that will help this puppy in learning a specific behavior, which is to jump over the rope. The first 2 days of this experiment is more about introducing the reinforcements and the punishments to the puppy that will either increase or decrease a behavior. The positive punishment, which is the sound of coins in a can, is a better option in doing an animal training because there is no physical harm and is less threatening. It seems like Sky is really afraid with loud noises, and it really decreased the unnecessary behavior during the experiment. Jump! She's not very cooperative during these early days of training. There are times that I need to go inside the fence in order for her to follow my instructions. When I already increased the height of the clearance below the rope, it seems like she's doubting her capacity to jump higher, but I think it went well as she practices. Within the last days of her jumping training, I've noticed that she became more obedient and dedicated. I did the negative reinforcement, which is to take away something unpleasant to increase the desired behavior. All of the reinforcements and punishments are stopped during the last 2 days of animal training since it focuses on how this training impacted the jumping ability of the puppy. I think Sky really did a great job in this animal training, and I saw the improvements in her jumping skills in these past few days, which is indeed beneficial to her, especially when going outside the house.
Call me by name. Dr. Cat.
Classical conditioning, it is learning through association, was discovered by Ivan Pavlov, a Russian physiologist. In simple terms, two stimuli are linked together to produce a new learned response in an animal. In our experiment, we started by the neutral stimulus associates name calling to the animal, and as we can see, the animal don't respond to the specific stimulus, and we call that response an unconditioned. Next one, the neutral stimulus paired by an unconditioned stimulus to see the response of the cat. Then the unconditioned stimulus already result in a response which we call their natural reflex. After conditioning, the new stimulus brings about the same response and new conditioned response in the cat occurs. In our tricks, before conditioning, we first associate name calling to see the animal's reaction and response. But as we can see on the video, the animals don't respond or listen for what we are asking to do. Another stimulus we use is food. He feels a bit triggered when he sees food, but he still doesn't respond in our tricks.
Ingkor, muning, ingkor, muning, muning, ingkor, muning, ingkor, muning. Ning, rayang ka, muning, rahayang. Ning, rayang ka, muning, muning. Muning, suot rila. Muning, suot rila. Muning, muning, suot rila. Muning, muning. Suot dito, muning, muning. Relax. Muning, muning, yakso relax. Muning, yakso relax. Muning, yakso relax. Muning. Higra, muning. Muning, higra yan ka. Muning, higra, muning. Higra, muning. Higra yan ka.
During our conditioning, we pair a food and name calling together so that the animal would be triggered to the unconditioned stimulus. After conditioning, we associate only one stimulus, which is name calling, that is already a conditioned stimulus. And finally, the animal shows a conditioned response for the tricks that we are asking him to do.
Muning, sit. Muning, very good. Sit. Muning, sit. Muning, sit. Very good. Muning, rahayang ka. Muning, rahay. Muning. Tamay. Ning. 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 Very good. Ning, kau tengah mat muning. Ning. Ning. Very good. Ning. Ning. Very good.
Click Bell Training.
Good day, everyone. I am Marinette Fernandez, the trainer of the dog team, Lucky the Playful Dog. So for the training, we are going to use the classical conditioning used by Ivan Pavlov. And afterwards, we are going to use a clicker and a bell. For the training, train the dog using a reward, positive reinforcement, and a negative reinforcement that we will use towards the behavior of the dog.
Start by conditioning the clicker bell. Take about 2 pieces of dog food and put them in one hand, the clicker bell in the other hand. Ring 2 to 3 times and give a dog food with the left hand. And the dog does not have to do anything, just ring and give the food. Before, the training is not successful because the dog is not on my command. So I gave him only a negative punishment for only having a cup of water to drink and decreasing the food in half.
say good boy, it means the dog is on the right track and command. The trainee dog likes the positive reinforcement towards him, and surely will guarantee a dog food. Using a toy as a reward instead of treats. Using a toy, make sure you have to do playtime. Playtime is what the dog wants. Conditioning the word jump. Instead of ringing the bell, I also reinforce the word jump, wherein the dog will also shows the behavior of being obedient and playful in jumping many times in a DIY barrier.
Give me your perfect hand and attention, Fluffy.
Hi! For today's video, we are going to do the animal training using classical conditioning by the prominent Ivan Pavlov, which refers in learning to associate an automatic behavior or feeling with the stimulus. In which in this training, dog food will serve as an unconditioned stimulus, while clicker for the neutral stimulus. The following objectives of this training is to develop the attention span of the dog named Luffy and to be able to obey the command of give me your paw with the help of the clicker training. Luffy, give me paw. Give me paw. Please. Right? Luffy. 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 Dito. 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 Luffy. Oh. Luffy, oh. Give me pa. Give me pa muna. Give me pa muna. Yan. Yan, good. Luffy. Come here dito. Luffy. 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 Luffy, come here. Ow. Luffy. Luffy! Come here dito. Come here. Ow! 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 Very good. Give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. Very good. Okay. Give me paw. Very good. Give me paw. Very good. Give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. Higher. Higher. Very good. Give me paw. Good. Give me paw. Give me paw. High five. Give me paw. High five. Give me paw. Give me paw. Very good. High five. Very good. Give me paw. Luffy. Very good. High five. Very good. Give me paw. Give me paw. Luffy. Give me paw. High five. Very good. Give me paw. Baby. High five. Luffy. Give me paw. Very good. Give me paw. Very good. Give me paw. Very good. Give me paw. Give me paw. Very good. Very good. Give me paw. High five. 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 Yes. Give me paw. High five. Very good. In dog training, it requires a lot of patience, dedication, and strategic skills in order to discipline a dog. and it is only possible when adopting of commands is accomplished by numerous repeating. With this, the trainer came up to adopt the version of classical conditioning by the prominent Ivan Pavlov, because the trainer assumed that it was the best way to train the dog that we'll be using in the study. The following assumptions in choosing a type of training was based on the following: applicability and effectiveness of the training designed to the dog, observe behavior of the dog, his capacity, available materials, location of the training, and time frame of the project. So, that's all for today. I hope you learned in this video. Thank you for watching!
Cookie, come! Cookie, come! Come, Cookie! Cookie, come! Cookie, come! Cookie! Cookie, come! Come, Cookie! Come! Cookie! Come, Cookie! Come! Come! Sit, Cookie! Cookie! Sit! Sit! Cookie, sit! 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 Cookie, sit! Sit! Cookie, sit! Cookie, sit! Sit, Cookie, sit! Sit! Sit, Cookie, sit! Sit, Cookie! Come, Cookie! Come! Come, Cookie! Good! Good! Good dog! Good dog! Cookie, sit! Cookie, sit! Cookie, sit! Good dog! Cookie, sit! Sit! Cookie, sit! 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 Good dog! Good dog! Sit! Good! Come, Cookie! Come, Cookie! Come, Cookie! Sit, Cookie, sit! Sit! Come, Cookie, come! Come, Cookie! Come, Cookie! Come, Cookie! Sit! Good dog! Good dog! Good dog! Come, Cookie! Cookie! Sit! Good. Come! Sit! Good dog! Sit! Good dog! Cookie, come! Cookie, come! Sit, Cookie, sit! 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 Good dog! Good dog!
Chicken buffalo.
Good day po. So, my experiment supposed to be done with my son po. Kaso lang po, nagkaroon po ng problem sa animal na tinitrain ko. Bigla po hindi po nag-response. Nagkaroon po ng sakit. So, I proceed to the plan B, which is getting a video from the internet. Tapos i-explain ko po. So, let's proceed. So, the first step or the first process na ginawa ng experimenter is it started with the one ball, with the color ball, which is the target ball na kailangan i-hit yun ng chicken. And every time na i-hit yun ng chicken or i-peck ng chicken, makaka-receive siya ng reward, which is his food. Let's proceed to the second process. So, the second step or the second process na ginawa ng experimenter is he added a different kind of ball or the different color yellow, and she tried to see if the chicken will still peck the color red. And continuous pa rin po yung reward. Continuous reward po yung nakukuha ng chicken every time na hinihingi niya yung ball. After the continuous reward or the positive reinforcement, nagkaroon na po ng stimuli sa chicken na every time na i-hit niya po yung red ball, makakuha po siya ng reward. So, the experimenter added a different kind of color, which is color blue, for the third time to see if the chicken will still follow the train or the street.
Rudy, which one's the red ball? Good job!
So, yun, yung end po nun, yung na-hit na po or nagawa na po ng chicken yung skill or yung tinatrain po sa kanya. Yun lang po. Thank you. Mali po to.
Sit. Be careful. Sit. Stop. No. Be careful. Stop. Stop. Be careful. Stop. 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 Sit now, sit. 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 Very good. Sit. 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 Very good. Sit. Sit. Very good. Ayo sebilit. Up. 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 No. Up. 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 Go. Up. 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 Sige. Sit. Oh, down. Down. Very good. Article. Sit. Very good. Article. Up. Up. Very good. Article. Down. Very good. Down. Down. Very good. Up, up. Very good. Sit, sit. Very good. Up, up, up. Very good. Sit. Very good. Down, down.
A gentle dog. Sit and whistle animal training.
Nice. Pa. Sit. What? Yay! Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Up. Ito. Sit. Sit. Ito, ba? Sit. Ito.
The brain knows. The ability of Jim Jim the cat.
Good girl. Sit. Jump. Jump. Good girl.
Perfect prey.
down. Zombie. I want you to sit. 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 Zombie, sit. Zombie. Is the food? Sit. Zombie, sit. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Zombie, ilalabag ko tong pagkain dito. Mag-aantay ka. Zombie. Sit down. Zombie. Sit down, zombie. Sit down, zombie. Sit down. Zombie. Sit down. Sit ka muna. Sit. Dali, para makakain na. Sit down. Zombie. Sit down. Sit. Sit ka muna. Zombie. Sit down. Sit down. Dali na, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Sit ka muna. Sit. Sit. Upo. Bigay ko to sa pusa. Sige. Mag-sit down ikaw. Yan. Upo. Okay? Upo ka lang. There you go.
Happily.
Tara dito, Chuchay. Chuchay. Talo tayo doon na. Ay, napagod.
Poop now, dig later.
Before doing an experiment, the trainer needs to use an unconditioned stimulus, which is the cat food, so that the cat will be aware that after he ate, he needs to poop. As the experiment continues, after eating the cat food, there is a tendency that the cat will find the nearest place that has sand. First, in training a cat on where to poop, the trainer needs to consider to always put and place the cat to the litter bags so that the cat may be able to recognize the sand inside the litter bags. But sometimes, the cat might not recognize it. So as day goes by, the trainer needs to repeat again and again the action by putting the cat into the litter bags. This video clip shows that the trainer teaches the cat on how to dig the sand properly and to cover its poop. Through that, it may be recorded and observed the capacity of a cat to learn things that has been in conditioning. This shows that the cat might not recognize how to dig quickly, so might as well the trainer needs to repeat it again. The next day, at first, the trainer thought that the cat might not recognize again on where is the right place to poop and to pee. But then, this video clip shows that the cat slowly learned to memorize and remember where he needs to poop. As you can see in the video, the cat peed inside the litter box. So that means the cat slowly recognized and remember that the litter box is his or her poop place. Let's take a look on that video. But then, you couldn't see that the cat dig its pee, and it is not actually well covered by the litter box.
The trainer to Robert. Robert, follow me for the first time.
clicker.
As neutral stimulus.
Unconditioned stimulus food.
Go Nico.
Go, Nico, you can do it. conditioned response. Good job, Nico.
Feel great with Mario the hamster.
If there's a food in hand, then Chucky will listen to every command.
Good day everyone, my name is Anne Margaret Serrano from Bachelor of Science in Psychology 22, and here with me today is Chucky, my pet, and I will be conducting the classical conditioning to him based on my animal training proposal approved by Mr. De Monteverde. Chucky! Come here. Sit! Goodbye. Let's go up. Sit! Sit!
Beta fish, follow me.
Animal training, the classical conditioning is used. It is also known as the Pavlovian conditioning, wherein two stimuli are linked together to produce a new learned response in an animal. Before the conditioning, the food of the betta fish is prepared as the unconditioned stimulus that could automatically trigger a response. The fingertip serves as the neutral stimulus which initially produces no specific response. Dipping the fingertip in the water and associating it with food could actually help in generating your desired behavior for the betta fish. During this training and by repeatedly doing it, the fish will learn to follow your fingertip. After the conditioning, we can see that the betta fish is following your fingertip even without food.
Hello, love good dog.
Sit. 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 Sit.
I'll be roaring you. RFARF.
In before conditioning, I do whistle my dog a lot, but he did not respond at all because my animal stimulus and response is unconditioned.
Hindi ko maano to. Ano ba yan?
At the end of my animal training, so far my dog cooperates well and he did everything. And in after conditioning my animal stimulus and response is conditioned.
Taming my puppy.
takers. I am Neri Floridem Clemente together with
I'm Lailani Dumpay.
and we are going to administer our IQ test. Next slide. So we have a rules to follow. First one is no dual screen or monitor. Second, do not leave the camera unintended.
So for the next rules is no use of additional applications or tabs for browsing. Then next is your desk or table must be clear of any materials, only the test-taking device. Then next.
So next is if you have questions, type it on the chat box. Once you are done taking the test, you may press the button, the raise hand button on your screen.
So for our materials needed, only one gadget is allowed.
So first of all, how's your feeling right now? You may type it on the chat box. Oh, okay.
Okay, nice.
Thanks.
Then, so takers, are you ready? But before that, we have here a 10-item question. Before answering, you should read the instruction that follow. But of course, you can only answer it in 10 minutes. Then once you have done answering, you may raise your hand like what Miss Clemente told before. So, good luck.
Good luck, test takers. You may start. Your time in answering the test.
So, are you guys done? So, again, thank you.
Thank you guys for participating. Have a nice day.
So, you may leave the Gmeet. Thank you. God bless.
Preparing of our test materials. Preparing our testing area. Letting our students enter the testing area. Phones are on silent mode or turned off. Asking our students to place their things in the designated area. Phones are on silent mode or turned off.
So, before we start, kindly place your things in front, then kindly turn off your phone or turn it on a silent mode. And don't forget your pen for you to answer your questions.
Distributing the testing materials and at the same time giving the instructions.
Good day to all of you, our beloved participants. I am Neri Flor de Clemente, and I am with Leilani Dumpay and Rachel Ann Armento.
Before we start, we have here a 10-item questionnaire that you will be answering in just 10 minutes. Then, before answering, please read and follow the instructions.
Allowing the students to ask questions regarding the test.
If you have questions, feel free to ask us. Any concerns will be entertained.
Nice.
Reminding the students of the remaining time left.
Two minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Stop writing, please. I said stop writing. Will you stop writing?
Collecting of test materials.
Okay. Thank you for participating. I hope you have a great day and God bless to all of you. Now that you have finished the test, you may now leave the room. Thank you once again.
Counting the test materials and making sure that nothing is missing.
Hello, good morning. My name is Cedric Navarro and I am the Human Resources Manager. What does your way here like? Did you have any difficulties in finding our company?
Thank you, sir. There were no problems at all, as I already known your company before, but still I had a look at the correct address and the map to know how to get here.
Okay. Having read your folder of application and know that you attended a pre-service seminar from your former school when you are in senior high school, then I was amazed with your training in high school as well as in senior high school for being an officer. Could you please tell me something about yourself and why did you apply for a job in our company?
So, right now, I'm a student taking the Bachelor of Science in Psychology in Cavite State University that is willing to have an experience to be able to enhance my capability better in different aspects that I really want to pursue and learn. And I think for young people, it's very important to get to know new things and gain experience in different fields, something that was possible for me in this kind of job. And I want to continue with my learning and skills in this field. So when I found your job advertisement, I don't feel any hesitation to try and apply for this job, sir. Then additionally, something about my private life. I am currently living in Soldiers Hills, Bacoor, Cavite, in my aunt's house, together with my sister, who is an accountant. I am 20 years old. In my spare time, I like reading and watching documentaries.
Okay, that's interesting. So, do you know our company?
Yes, sir. I have already done some research on the internet, concentric focusing on customer engagement and improving business outcomes for over 450 global clients across many continents. You are responsible for automotive, banking and financial services, insurance, healthcare, technology, consumer electronics, media and communications, retail and e-commerce, travel and transportation, and energy and public sector clients.
Mm. So the job offered is already vacant. When can you start working?
As soon as I receive your positive response, sir, I will manage my schedule in school to avoid conflict, so I would be able to start working immediately.
So what do you think about your future salary?
So with that, sir, I don't know how much is normal.
Okay, so do you have any other questions?
Yes. When can I expect your answer?
There are still two more job interviews this week. We will call you at the beginning of next week.
Thank you very much. I do not have any further questions.
Okay, thank you very much for coming for the interview. Have a safe journey home.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Game na ah. Game. Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning. First, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ms. Leilani Dumpa, and I will be interviewing you today. So, thank you for coming to see us for your interview. And I will tell you about what's going to happen during our interview. As you know, I am the manager of the department you applied to. First, I would like to ask a few questions related to yourself and skills, and this interview will last at least 5 to 10 minutes. Is that okay to you?
Yes, that sounds fine. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. So, you can tell me a bit about yourself.
Of course, I am about to complete my degree in Cavite State University as a psychology student, a course that I choose thinking that it would benefit and improve my social skills, and I'm really interested when it comes to society or socializing. I could use my time at the university to continue building relevant experience and ensure I develop all the important skills that I need to seize every opportunity involving activities that were interesting to me.
Mm, thank you, Cedric. It's good to hear that you really are interested in the job. So, why do you want this job?
I've done some research about the job and then found that my skills and interests really fit the role. I'm good in observing, listening, paying attention to small details, and I would like to learn new skills that could help me to grow. So I think I'd be a great match for your company.
Wow, very interesting. Okay, I'll proceed to the next question. What are you looking for in a job?
I'm looking for a job where I can work, sustain my family, and help other people as well. Assisting disabled students in their school activities will not only benefit them, but it will greatly be a huge part for me, knowing that I am a helpful student to claim their goal.
Mm, can you tell me tell me about a time when you had to do a lot of things at once?
So multitasking, it is not a problem for me. I've already developed the skills ever since. Working and studying at the same time might be a struggle, but with practice, planning, and patience, it will all go down as planned. Listing every activities by their time and difficulty will help me planning and executing activities properly.
Wow, that sounds great. Thank you. I don't have any more questions at this stage. I feel I've learned all I need to know. Thank you for your time, Cedric. We hope to make a decision by the end of the day tomorrow and get back to candidates the following day so you will hear from us soon. Goodbye and take care.
Goodbye and thank you again.